Get ready.
Universal Studios Hollywood is a theme park that is steeped in history. Unlike other theme parks, Universal Studios Hollywood was originally built for another purpose. Initially, the park was an actual movie studio, opening in 1912. It didn't actually open as a theme park until 1964, 52 years later. With that being said, we thought in this list we would take a look at the top Universal Studios Hollywood hidden gems. Get ready. Number 8. Project 469. It's no secret that when most new attractions are being developed, they tend to start off with some kind of code name. This is a way for parks to keep attractions under wraps until the final design and concepts have been finalised. This is exactly what was done for Fast and Furious Supercharged, which started off as Project 469. However, what you may not know is that throughout the ride experience of Fast and Furious Supercharged, there are subtle reminders which pay homage to the original name. If you keep your eyes open, in both the queue and ride itself, you will see 469 spray painted in different locations. This is a nice touch from the park and something to look out for on your next visit. Number 7. The giant Simpsons donut. Unlike our last hidden gem, this one is not really hidden as such. In fact, Universal definitely wants you to know about this, but we're pretty sure that some of you may not be aware of the giant donuts that are available to buy in Springfield. For those of you that have seen these donuts before, you'll know that the word giant is no exaggeration here. The donuts can be purchased at Lard Lad Donuts under the name The Big Pink. Finally, and maybe the best part, each donut only costs $5.99, which is relatively cheap by theme park standards. Number 6. The Studios Tour hack. The Universal Hollywood Studios Tour is one of the most popular attractions Universal offers globally. We actually ranked it as the #1 attraction in the park on our top Universal Hollywood attractions article, which can be found on our website. However, for anyone who has ever had the chance to experience it, you'll know how engrossing it can be. What a lot of people may not be aware of though, is that it's actually possible to make this tour even better for yourself. The way you can do this is by making sure you get a seat in the third car from the front. By sitting in this car, you will find that when the tour stops at particular landmarks, such as the water display, you'll have a much better view than everyone else. We're not sure if Universal has done this on purpose, but regardless, it's definitely a great piece of info to know. Number 5. Take a survey, skip the queue. One thing theme parks like Universal are always trying to do is improve and give the people what they want. In order to do this, they require help from all of us. Generally, this help comes in the form of us participating in customer surveys. By doing this, we allow parks like Universal to gather key insights to make the right decisions. As much as we like park improvements, we also don't want to be held up too much. Universal was aware of this issue and realised that it may actually stop people from participating. So now the park offers a free front of the line pass to anyone who partakes. This is a great incentive, especially on a busy day. Our advice here is to plan ahead and be prepared to give up 10 minutes of your day to get back a lot more in potential wait time later on. Number 4. Listen out for the local bathroom resident. This hidden gem is for all the Harry Potter fans out there. Anyone who is familiar with the franchise will have heard the name Moaning Myrtle. For those who haven't, the story is actually a little tragic. Moaning Myrtle is the ghost of a girl who was killed at Hogwarts and as such now haunts its bathrooms. However, Hogwarts is no longer the only bathroom she spends her time in. Moaning Myrtle can also be heard in the public restrooms around Hogsmeade in Universal Hollywood. For anyone who knew about this before, you will appreciate that this is a fun, immersive feature in the park. For those yet to experience it, it can come as a bit of a surprise.
Number 3. Owl Post. Another one in Hogsmeade. We mentioned this in our Islands of Adventure Hidden Gems video over in Florida too. It's one of our favourite hidden gems in the wizarding world of Harry Potter, so we had to include it. There is a shop called Owl Post that sells quills, parchment, notebooks and other stationery equipment. But it has another great feature too. You can actually send postcards from Owl Post. Bring along any postcards you want to send from California and they'll be marked with a special Hogsmeade stamp and postmark before actually being sent. This is a great way to send home an authentic souvenir to your friends and family. You can also see the animatronic owls above the shop ready to take your post.
Number 2. The building signs on Transformers The Ride. It's not a secret that Universal does take some flack for its tendency to build mostly screen-based attractions, but when they get it right, they really do get it right. Transformers the Ride is a good example of a time they got it right. As an added extra, Universal have also added in a little hidden gem to this ride that a lot of people probably don't know about. In the finer details of the ride, the names of the creative team that actually created the ride have been built in as a sign of both respect and also a little bit of fun. Next time you're on the ride, make sure to read the names of the building signs. Signs like, for example, Coop Theatre are actually named after members of the design team. We think this is a very cool touch. Number 1. The Minions Doorbells in Super Silly Funland. Super Silly Funland is a Despicable Me themed area in the park. Let's face it, no matter who you are or what interests you have, it's impossible to dislike Minions. Despicable Me the movie, and more specifically Minions, have also become a big part of Universal parks globally, and Super Silly Funland in Universal Hollywood is one of the most immersive areas that the park has to offer. As an added bonus to this land's already impeccable theming, Universal decided to add in a little hidden gem to go with it. If you've been to the land before, you may have noticed the different houses scattered around the place. Each one of these houses has a doorbell, and if you press it, you'll be greeted by a minion. This is a really fun bonus feature, and will get you a new minion response each time you push the bell. A must do for absolutely everyone.
Hello, Universal! Nice t-shirt, did you get it?
If you like this video, make sure to check out our Hidden Gems video for Universal Studios Florida, on screen now, or check out some of our other theme park videos over on our channel. That concludes our Hidden Gems list for Universal Studios Hollywood. Now you're ready. Would your list have been different? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for new weekly content.